I think this movie might have a chance to become one of my favorites of all time, period.
Babe, that outfit? 10s across the board.
Oh, thank you so much.
You know her?
No, she looks fire, innit?
What's up, man? Cool kicks.
What? Dickhead. Suck him up.
Yep.
So Rye Lane is the directorial debut for Rain Alan Miller, and it premiered on Hulu today. Before its Hulu premiere, it debuted at the Sundance Film Festival and got rave reviews, and once I saw those, I was super excited. Also, I just happen to love rom-coms, especially like actually good rom-coms, so of course I had to skip theater arts today to watch this movie. And oh my god, it was so worth skipping theater arts for this movie. The story of this one is pretty simple, as we follow two main characters who connect over recent breakups they had before going on what's essentially a long walk, kind of like, you know, the Before trilogy. But unlike the Before trilogy, where it's mostly just the same couple walking and having really deep conversations, we not only get that, but we also get this couple running into their previous exes in these hilarious situations which work perfectly for the movie. And when they are talking, this is going to be a little hard to explain, but Alan Miller is able to put us in the character's shoes and show us what they're talking about in a way that is just so cinematically pleasing, at least in my opinion. And also, each shot in this movie is just so vibrant and full of life and color, and the production design is impeccable, and really just everything that went into the look of this film is phenomenal. And part of creating the look of this film was using these anamorphic prime lenses, which sort of bend the world around the characters, which is a look that I really liked, but I do know that it's probably not for everyone. So if people were to say like, oh, I don't really like that, I would totally get it, you know, because it's very different from the normal way that rom-coms are shot. Enough about the filmmaking though, because you cannot talk about Rye Lane without mentioning the extraordinary performances from David Johnson and Vivian Opera. Johnson plays this character named Dom, who's pretty boring, you know, like he's an accountant. But Opera's character, who's named Yas, really pulls him out of his comfort zone, and that is the core of this movie here. Just Yas pulling Dom out of his comfort zone. And this transition that Dom goes through is something that I think a lot of actors would have overplayed, or they would have underplayed it, and as an audience member, you wouldn't really be able to feel that transition. But Johnson just plays it to a T, and you can really feel his transition, and I think it's relatable for almost everybody who would watch this film. On the other hand, Opera is the one who really steals the scene as Yas. Remember how I said that the settings and the look of this movie were just so vibrant and full of life? Well, Yas is the literal human embodiment of that. But as the movie goes on, we see her character just unravel, and we see that not everything about her is this vibrant and colorful persona, you know, and that is where Opera thrives as an actor. And if everything I just said about the filmmaking, about the characters, isn't enough for you to want to watch this movie, it's only an hour and 22 minutes. That is like 20 minutes longer than the average TV show nowadays. For me, I could see this movie possibly becoming my favorite of the entire year. But you know, we have months to go, so I don't know, but this was an extraordinary movie. And maybe I'll up it to 5 stars one day, but for now, I'm sticking to 4.5. What about you guys though? Have you seen Rye Lane yet? What'd you think? Or do you plan on checking it out now that I've convinced you? Please let me know in the comments down below. And thanks so much for watching.